So I have wanted to film this video the entirety of every day May. I've kept a lot of them really casual. I honestly needed the space, so we're sitting in the middle of my bed. I was gonna vlog this, but this is kind of our in-between of the vlogging, and I'm gonna kind of show you how this works. Standard dog toy. I'm gonna kind of talk you through all of my supplements. So I'm in the middle of editing a video. This is a very, very casual setup for me. But while I am in the middle of kind of doing this edit, I wanted to talk you through the vitamins that I take, why I take them. I am not a doctor. I am not somebody who has any like certified medical whatever, but this is from years of being in a medical family and from my own personal experience. I wanted to kind of talk through everything that I take and why I take it, and you know, kind of go from there. So that is our disclaimer before we get into this. Some of these are all personal preferences for me, and I'm still tweaking my supplements, but I did want to kind of talk you through what I buy, where I buy it, and how I kind of gauge the prices on it, so that if you're looking to kind of implement some supplements into your diet, hoping to make some changes, wanted to see something different, that this can kind of give you an idea of where to start. Okay, so like I said, super casual because mine just ran out of memory and I had to take a second there and clear off my memory card. So I want to talk you through what I use to kind of hold my vitamins first, because that's like a bit much, and then we'll talk through the systems for it. So I have this guy, and they're all laying out right now because that's kind of how I put everything together. Part of the reason I'm doing this is because I need to put my vitamins together. But these are the individual day of the week ones. They all fit in here. I'll put this in the link in the description box below. I got it off of Amazon. But they have them divided by morning, noon, evening, and bedtime. So I have a full set of that, and then I have this guy. I like to use these for ones that if they need to be taken with a meal and need to divide them up, I'll stick them in here. And then anything that's just kind of a take this for the day, I kind of do this in the morning. So this guy, one of these will normally float around with me throughout the day, whether or not it's in my bag or next to my bed. It means I can kind of get them throughout the day to maximize on whenever they're supposed to be taken. And then these are just generally anything else that needs to be taken throughout the day. The exceptions to those rules are the first two that I'm going to mention because they live in the fridge. So the first guy that I take is a probiotic, and this is the Renew Life Ultimate Flora Extra Care Probiotic. I have taken a few probiotics. The Renew Life is my favorite. This one has 10 strains of probiotic, and it's 50 billion live cultures. This, I wouldn't have bought this bottle again, but this is one I have on hand. I like Renew Life, I like this one, but I bought it at Whole Foods, and this one was overpriced. You can normally get like a 30-day supply of this guy for 23, 24 bucks if you look around. And what I'll do is I'll try to find the most affordable one that I can and link that in the description box below. But this is my favorite probiotic. A lot of times I have in some of my other stuffs, there is digestive enzymes in them. So when I'm traveling, I don't necessarily fret as much about it, but I do like to take this in the morning at home, and I love to use these as well. I just made, Minimalist Baker has a homemade coconut yogurt recipe, and these guys are great for that. So I'll let you guys know how that turns out because I just popped it in the fridge. It's been like fermenting for 2 days, but this is my favorite probiotic, and I found that it's fairly easy to get a hold of and pretty affordable. The other thing that I take that lives in the fridge, and this is probably going to be one of those ones that not everybody is super on par with, is a fermented cod liver oil. The reason I take this is partially because of my whole teeth situation and wanting to heal cavities. This was highly recommended because it's a fat-soluble vitamin A and vitamin D. So I still take this guy. It's been known to help with acne. So I've been trying to consistently take it again. But yeah, this guy is one of my favorites. I buy it on Amazon. This guy you can get the probiotics you can get, I've gotten it at Whole Foods, you can get it at your health food store, you can get it on Amazon. This is pretty readily available. I believe you can get it from the cod liver oil from their website, but I also buy it off of Amazon. 120 capsules and it's 2 servings. I know that people have mixed feelings about this, but personally I take it and will probably continue to take it because of the benefits that it does have. Now, these are the ones that live in the refrigerator. This basket over here, if you guys have ever seen or noticed in my videos on this wall that you can't see right now, it's kind of like a bookshelf thing. And when I bought these baskets, I knew eventually I would find something to stuff in them. And currently, because my room still isn't fully situated, but this probably won't change, all of my vitamins live in here. Because some of them are these giant bottles, and others, you know, I'm finishing up using. So this first big bottle is MSM. This I would pretty much tell anybody and everybody to take, and I do tell anybody and everybody to take. If you have joint issues, if you have skin issues, I know that Oskia Renee, the Oskia brand is heavily, she is a huge advocate for MSM. If anybody follows Tati Westbrook and have seen her Halo Beauty, there's MSM in that. It's just a great supplement to kind of add into your diet and regimen. These pills are fairly large, so I want to kind of show you. These are some of the bigger ones. Obviously from here it doesn't look that big, but these are definitely bigger. So MSM is a big part of mine. I always recommend this to everybody, but the tablets are quite large, so just something to be warned about. But I will, retexturizing my skin, if you have any patches from old acne scars, if you haven't damaged any joints, maybe you've had surgery, just getting older cartilage, MSM is really great in helping to repair that connective tissue and to kind of replenish your body with those things. So I actually didn't realize that I was out of this guy until now. So I might be placing an Amazon order. Collagen is the next thing that I take. This is the one that I've had for a while, but this isn't the one I've been taking. This is quite affordable, and it's the Youth Theory one. The thing about this guy, and I've taken quite a few collagen supplements actually, to be honest. The one that I've been taking is probably in the empties box under my bed. You'll see later. Collagen supplements, if you struggle with taking collagen, you struggle with taking vitamins, I would make sure you read the back of the bottles, because the serving size for this is 6 pills. So it's a lot of tablets, and they aren't coated. So if you struggle with that, that can be a thing. I took the Hum Nutrition ones, and I love them for the sake of they're in the like gel capsules and or the vegetable capsules, whatever they're considered, and they're also not as many required. So if you really struggle at taking vitamins or pills in general, I don't necessarily recommend the Youth Theory, but they are very affordable. The one thing that I normally do have in my collagen supplement, because I take that instead of like a biotin one, I like the ones that have the hyaluronic acid in it. I find that my skin just does better with that kind of supplement. So I would highly recommend a collagen if that's something you're looking into. There are plant-based ones. I haven't actually, I don't think I've tried any of those yet, but I'll have to look. But you can find a plant-based collagen supplement. But there are a full range and price of those. If you are looking for something on a budget and you don't mind taking a couple of pills to get your source in, these are definitely great as far as that goes. But this is not a plant-based one by any means. The collagen in here is bovine and chicken. So, and the next guy that I take, if you've seen my how I cured my hormonal acne, which is flaring up a little bit right now, you will know that I take L-lysine, and that I take L-lysine, it supports collagen synthesis, so there's that. Healthy immune function, but it's also good if you get cold sores, if you have that issue. Growing up, we've always taken L-lysine for that, so it's always been on hand. But it's also really great, can be helpful with balancing testosterone levels in your body. So I've mentioned it before, and I'll link it again, because Organically Olivia, or Organic Olivia, I can't remember specifically, she really kind of explains it and has more references to it. But I take L-lysine for that reason. This bottle has like 250 capsules in it, and you can take one at a time. Now brand is something that I reach for a lot of different products, and a good reason that I do that is because my mother is a nurse and has been using them for years. So now is a brand that I will go for pretty consistently, non-GMO, They're fairly readily available. I think I got this guy on Amazon because I buy my life on Amazon, but I know that you can get them at like a health food store or maybe even other like grocery store places. The next two, actually, most of what I'm about to show you is all based on everything that I've read from the Woman Code. And that is why I take them as far as getting hormonal acne balanced and in check. These two in particular were recommended based on, I use the MyFlow app, and you can put in your symptoms, and based on the book and then what are in your symptoms kind of reveal about your body, they'll recommend certain things. You can absolutely, they have like a full set of vitamins and things that you can buy from their website. I chose to kind of go this route with it. So the first thing that I take is Vitex, and it is a chastity berry extract that's supposed to help with balancing your hormones. It increases your progesterone, promotes healthy hormone balance, and boosts reproductive health. So Vitex is something that I take. I believe this is my second bottle of this guy. And literally as I'm going through this, guys, I need to reorder. But this is huge for me. This is all about my hormone balance and making sure that my hormones are healthy and where they need to be. And along with that is evening primrose oil. This is a non-GMO cold pressed oil. And again, it's definitely, let's see, supports women's health. So yeah, this is another one that is highly recommended if you're struggling with hormone imbalances. Again, check with a doctor. Some of these I'll mention in a second are specifically because of the way that I eat that I take them, but normally everything in my regimen is very specific to trying to achieve a goal. So these two are very much in my regimen for the balancing hormones, along with this calcium and magnesium duo. So magnesium is something I believe that a lot of people tend to not get as much of, and magnesium is very helpful in dealing with anxiety and dealing with if you've got, you know, muscle cramps, other issues in the body, but it's also good at kind of helping getting your hormones in balance. So I have this guy. It is the Celete dietary supplement. It's a calcium magnesium citrate. I believe my mom takes one from now, but this is the one that I just kind of happened to pick up at the time. But again, the problem with this is the serving size for this sucker is 6 capsules. So, like I said, if you have issues with taking dietary supplements, make sure you're reading the back of these, and if you can double up on certain things. I'm kind of in the process of streamlining and like combining what I'm taking, but this guy, I mean, not everybody is really gonna want to take 6 supplements at a flipping time. And then the last two that I'm taking are actually both raw. They are from the Vitamin Code, and I don't know that I necessarily need both of these. Let me be real about that. One's more concentrated than the other. Okay, so this is a raw whole food multivitamin. It is vegetarian, so this one isn't vegan, but it has live probiotics and enzymes. It is a four capsule serving kind of guy, but I was looking for something that, yeah, store in a cool, dry place. Part of the reason that I take this and part of the reason I have been taking this is because I don't have to put it in the refrigerator. So this means I know that I'm still getting digestive enzymes and probiotics when I travel, and it kind of covers my bases on getting an array of vitamins into my system. So I always like to have a multivitamin just to make sure that I'm kind of covering my bases, and I'll supplement from there. But this guy, I like it. It's just the fact that, you know, obviously it takes 4 of these to equal 1 serving, which is why I have this crazy system that I'm trying to streamline. Pardon the dog. And then the last one is a raw B complex. And again, part of the reason that I'm taking this is for the hormonal benefits. The other thing is that now that I've been eating more plant-based, I know that B vitamins tend to be something I struggle with getting enough of in that process. Just based on previous history, I know that for a lot of plant-based eaters, B vitamins tend to be something we don't get as many of, because if you're not eating eggs or meat or certain sources that are higher in that potency, you may not tend to get it and the supplements that you need. So I take this guy. I take the vitamin code one, and again, it's got it's good for your energy and your metabolism, and I believe this also, yeah, it has probiotic and enzyme blend in it, so kind of covers me when I travel. This is a 2 capsule one, and you can take it with or without food. Alright guys, so there's a lot of stuff in front of me, and I know that that might seem like a lot, and I kind of feel like I babbled a bit, but yeah, this is where I'm at with my supplements right now. I'm kind of tweaking and changing as I go. I would definitely, some of these I have higher doses of right now because I'm specifically targeting certain things for me. If I were you and I was trying to decide what supplements to take, I would definitely start with a multivitamin, probiotic, and MSM. Like, if you had to pick somewhere to start, those are the 3 that I would always pick every single time. So right now, a good 5 or 6 of these are very much targeted towards specific issues and areas that I'm trying to fix in my life. But overall, everybody really could benefit from a probiotic and a multivitamin. So make sure you check with your doctor before you start anything crazy. If you have any questions about anything specifically that I'm taking, how long I've been taking it, why I take it, that I didn't cover in the video, let me know in the comments below. But overall, this is kind of where I'm at in that. I do notice how things change within my body when I'm not consistent with certain things, and I haven't been that consistent in the last couple of days. My skin will definitely change. I can see that. My mom will tell you for her, when she's not consistent with her MSM, she can feel it in her joints, specifically because she's in her 60s, and that makes a huge difference. But if you're recovering from surgery or have old acne texturizing, I will say that MSM has done wonders for my skin. And yeah, I'm gonna set all of this up and kind of get everything ordered and figure out what I need to run to the store for last minute, because apparently I'm not very prepared this week. But yeah, I hope this is helpful. I hope this kind of gives you a good starting point. Big video on everything I've done to kind of target and heal my hormones. Let me know. I'd be happy to make that video. But for now, yeah, thanks so much for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed this Everyday May video, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video.